Hello, all you awesome awakened people out there. This is Hilary from Hilary's Elements of Health. I'm going to do a daily oracle read for you, and I am going to use messages from your angels, the Telos book series card deck, Tao Oracle, the Crystal Ally cards. And I just want to say that today, yes, too. But right now is an awesome time to learn emotional processing over the phone, or to get your charts read by me over the phone, or to do some belief processing. I love doing this stuff over the phone, and it really does work. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and do your daily read. Okay, let's see. What should we need for today? Today is September 11th. Just like the day that all the buildings went down. 2001, let's see, that was 19 years ago now. So next year that's going to be a big deal. Can't believe that was 19 years ago. Oh my gosh, you guys, I feel so old. We're going to use Telos cards for the daily guidance because they're very specific about what exactly we should be doing today. I do want to say I just feel a lot of sadness coming up about the environment, about the fires, about the balance between the elements right now in the environment, and just climate change. And I think a lot of people feel that, and it's a relief now because I don't feel I was trying to explain this to my mom, but she doesn't understand what empaths are. But I was trying to explain to her that, it's a relief now that everybody else is feeling it too, because I don't feel like I have to feel it all by myself anymore. And President Trump has pushed us into being really clear about what needs to happen and kind of screaming about it, which is, like I said, it's a relief to me because those things have needed to happen for a while. And we'll just take a moment and send violet flame to California, Oregon, and Washington, to the planet and the climate, and to all of those that we may have conflict with, or who may be having difficulty right now with their homes and their livelihoods. And this is for daily guidance. I know we don't have the 3-year-old today. It's not quite as exciting. And this one's for Virgos. Harmony should be the #1 quality in your life. It's just like all the stuff I just talked about. One who is in perfect harmony is totally happy with creation. Strive to remain in a state of harmony at all times with all of creation, all of nature. Zohar. He's a guy from the it's like a federation of underground cities. Just want to say I had a huge opening, another one with Lemurians last night, just feeling their love for me and just my home there. And if you're a starseed, there are all sorts of meditations online now to kind of feel your connection to those people who are in higher states of consciousness than us, so it helps us. If you want to assist this planet, Virgos, the most important thing to do is to let go of your fears. Woo! Sorry, I'm partying here. Because the Virgos I know, no offense to any of them, because I love them all so much, like a lot, and they really need to let go of their fear. And I know it's not as easy said as done. I realize that some of the vitamins I've been it's like I can tell when I'm doing stuff to avoid fear. For sure, we want to be empowered. We want to drink coffee and feel like superheroes and stuff. I've been having to let go of coffee lately for health reasons that are, always made very apparent to me. Surrender with love to what is and let go of all judgments. Stop judging, Virgos, because if you're judging, that just means you're afraid. I'm sorry, that was just like, that sassiness just came out of the ether there at you. It wasn't even me. It's just your guides and the angels and everybody are like, if you're judging, you're afraid. And you got to feel through that fear. It's not about trying to keep yourself in perfect harmony all the time. That's a fake, you know, the way Zohar put this sounds a little fake to me. I'm going to say that because I know how to do emotional processing, and if you contact me, I will teach you, and you can do it every day of your life, and then you actually end up feeling so much better, and you start to automatically just do it every time something emotional comes up that you're triggered with. And it is, at a certain state of evolution, it is like absolutely imperative to learn how to do that. Not that it's the only technique for that, but it's a very simple technique. So that's a good thing, because simple things are usually the most true. So as far as the daily guidance for everybody, we should really be just sending love to everyone. I was having like a meditation where I really felt into a whole friend situation that happened recently that really hurt my feelings, and it was like it just took over everything. I couldn't even, I was doing all these practices and prayers and so on. I couldn't even do them, but I was able to still feel my guru, which is my practice. And that's the important thing. And those kind of practices are the way to organically come back into harmony. There's a way of feeling God, your higher self, your heart, love, through everything, which will actually bring you into harmony in a balanced way. But it's really important right now for us to just love. That's, the Lemurians told me that when I was in Mount Shasta recently, and I know that's for me personally in my state of evolution that I am in right now, but also it's probably a collective thing right now, because that's usually, I get a lot of those collective messages so that I can be in touch with everybody else. Okay, so Lightworkers, you need to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits yourself as well as others. Don't be afraid to be powerful. Use your power in a loving way that benefits others. It's a very similar message to some of our other ones here. And to be powerful, this is especially for those Enneagram 8s out there like me. To be powerful does not mean to avoid your fear. It actually means to be vulnerable and feel more. That's how you really are in your power. And then to stay with yourself and not say that you need anything else, anybody else, anything else besides this now moment. Just acceptance is the most powerful thing. And then you can be independent in a certain way that, of course, is not completely true. We're never completely independent. I just mean that you can be with yourself independent in the sense that you're not relying on people. You're relying on God instead, if that makes sense. Okay. That's for spiritual seekers today. Spiritual seekers, study today. Schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. That makes me feel guilty because I should be studying for school right now. And instead, I'm doing this very late daily message for you. So sorry about that, but I have been not on the greatest, not on the most hurried schedule lately. Let's put it that way. I don't know if I can go back to being like on a normal schedule again when everything goes back to normal. It's going to be interesting because I am on Hilary time lately. Okay, we're going to do Twin Flames and General Romance. Let's do General Romance first. Crystal Ally cards. General Romance. Acceptance. Again, with the acceptance, guys. Feeling and accepting. Acceptance leads you to forgiveness or at least a forgiveness of yourself, right? Forgiveness of everyone is forgiveness of yourself, and is the only way to stay in your power. Lepidolite. It's a cool rock. I can't think of what it looks like right now, but I bet someone who watches this can. And twin flames. Manifest light, twin flames. Imagine everything is exactly the way you want it to be right now. I keep hearing other people say this on readings, and I'm like, bleh. I say things to myself like, blah, 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 blah. There's another one that came out. Child within. Heal the child within, twin flames. We'll talk about these in a sec here. But, so, manifesting light for twin flames, it's... So manifestation, like I've said many, many times before, doesn't work without emotional processing. You have to be able to feel through the feelings that are keeping you in the way of getting what you want. Those feelings are attached to the beliefs, and in order to get rid of the beliefs, you have to get rid of the feelings. I'm gonna start like banging my gavel here or something. Like using my here, okay? So you gotta get rid of your feelings, not get rid of them, you gotta feel through them and accept them and release them that way in order to manifest what you want. But imagining that what you want to happen is already here is a way of changing your beliefs. It will bring up feelings. You will probably get triggered. But envisioning that things are the way you want them to be is really important for a twin flame, because their other twin flame, is just the other half of them. It's a mirror of themselves. And this is true for all of us because we're all mirrors of each other, but especially in this case, right? If you're a mirror, if you're mirroring somebody else and they're mirroring you, and you imagine them loving you and you loving them, then it's just like I heard a guy say today, you think positive, your twin's probably gonna think positive. Because it's just true, right? Doesn't it just sound true when you say it like that? And yeah, it does change your beliefs, and then your feelings come up, you get triggered, and you have to feel through your feelings. You have to know how to do that. Emotional processing is so helpful with that. But let's do some Tao Oracle for the next part of our reading, which is individual and group health. In flames, you gotta manifest light and then heal the child within. So that there's a 2-step process that we just talked about. And in order to be romantic today, you have to accept wherever that other person is at, and you have to accept where you're at. And acceptance is a good thing today, because, you know, if you're expecting to get a whole bunch more done today, like I was, then you have to accept wherever you are right now. There's no... Otherwise, you're just resisting reality, and then you're creating more of a force field of negativity that's going against you. Okay. This one was for individual health and world health today. Oh boy. For individual health, the arousing, a shock, a crisis, upheaval, awe-inspiring, dramatic power shifts, unpredictability, and a shake-up that's a wake-up. So I feel like I already had this one. I hope I'm not getting another one of these, because I had a very extreme one of these already. I'm pretty sure that it was about not drinking coffee and things like alcohol and taking too many B vitamins, like I told you guys. This prosperity one was for world health. So that's really good sign. Wealth, good fortune, success, express gratitude by supporting others. Material possessions. If we extend our kindness to others, there's an abundance of love that comes back to us. And the prosperity, the good luck, might be churning on the pandemic. It's an interesting thing, right? Because I'm really an outward person, actually, and I'd really like to be able to go somewhere besides home. But I have been able to completely rejuvenate, restructure, redo myself, as have probably most people in this pandemic. So that is, I mean, if you're using the time wisely to really, and I mean wisely in terms of like to let go, relax, rejuvenate, and replenish, and then restructure, like I said, like restructuring of your personality is just a natural thing that will happen from having the space and time to yourself that you need. But so this arousing for the individual health is just, it's for today. So there's an attention being drawn to health today. So just be sure that you're paying attention to that. You know, just don't let that one go totally by, and be careful. Be healthy today. But it's not something that, you know, is definitely going to get you. I get a little superstitious too about readings, but it's a daily card read. It's just for today. So if you have a little bit of an upheaval today, you'll know why. And really appreciated getting to express to everybody today. Hopefully this helped someone, and I will try doing it tomorrow.